Hello. What's up? Happy Sunday. Happy football Sunday. Won't be streaming too long today. But I thought we'd go old school and take some challenges from our beautiful subscribers here, our supporters, and just hang out, talk football, talk whatever, play some games, chill out. Yesterday was a 16-hour stream, so a little more chill today. How am I feeling? I actually lost my voice a little bit, I feel like yesterday. Just talking for like the whole day, and at some point the music was on, and I feel like it was quite loud. I was just like speaking really loud to get over top of it, but didn't really notice at the time, but I feel like I lost my voice a little bit. Hey, Mr. PH. Adam Hard, Benjamin. Hey, Lolly, CVP, Cube Master, FK Gone, Luke. So yeah, we got the challenge command in the title. Let's want to fire some challenges in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. This chessboard has been sometimes not displaying. There we go. All right, Benjamin. All right, start us off, buddy. Start us off. Yeah, who do you guys like in NFL today? I definitely did make some bets. I only joined because of the last 2 minutes in every NFL game is just cracked, right? Like how is NFL so exciting? The Dolphins tied it up. Now they're down like a field goal. The Jets are like now beating the Browns or something. And of course, go Brady and go Bucks, as always. Jets are tied right now. Interesting. I saw somewhere that they're up like 31-30, but maybe it just wasn't up to date. And yeah, I guess the Ravens are up on the Dolphins. Geez, so much. Oh, the Jets are up one. Okay, that's what I thought. Hello to KC Ingram. Hello to Big KC. Let's take this pawn here against Benjamin. He's got me as his PFP. I can't get distracted here. Let's go back. We want to get castled here. We're going to have to reckon with that move, but I think it's okay. We'll just play g6, and this bishop should be able to cover the dark squares pretty easily. Let's go here. I would normally develop like this, but I think it's nice to stop bishop a7 just in the future. Let's get developed. Rooks want to go here. Pawn to g6. We should be doing all right. Yeah, so this is, we have to guard checkmate here. Always take that. Let's initiate some trades. Maybe queen c6 for checkmate. Rook c8. Maybe there was a rook. I was watching the football game on the other monitor. I wasn't watching. You guys are more weak than me in the first game. Let's thread mate, take this pawn. Ooh. Didn't pay attention along diagonal there. Buddy, GG. Yeah, you did jinx him, Tiancon. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, let's keep it going. Good luck, Cybershark. You missed the mate. I'd have to look again, Benjamin. Someone told me, a few people told me that maybe you played Rook E1 and it was just hanging. I wasn't even watching. So maybe you got away with one there. Barney G, it's made it literally everywhere. So I believe it, dude. I find this spawn structure really comfortable. Whenever people trade here, the only thing to really keep in mind is when they play c4 that you should take back with a piece. Pawn is okay, but a piece is really nice there. And, I mean, this bishop shouldn't be very good. It is not Rui. This is our classic Fred set. The Bucks win. Easy Bucks win. Man, the Saints really fell apart today. It looked like a classic Tom Brady situation where he just can't play against the Saints. But somehow they made it work. Defense was the difference maker. Yeah, even though you guys haven't seen Eric on stream maybe as much as you're used to, keep in mind Eric's been playing Chess.com Global Championship knockouts. He played Chess.com 960 qualifiers. He played Lichess 960 qualifiers and knockouts. He's played a ton of Armageddons. Like, he's been playing regular Meltwater, Air Things, Magnus events online. So, I mean, he's been arguably busier, just not exactly on stream. I don't think that's happening tomorrow, FK Gun. I think that match is happening on the 22nd, from what I know. Okay, this is a pawn. Yeah, it should be the 22nd because I'm doing commentary for chess.com tomorrow, and I know that I'm not doing commentary on any days that Eric's playing because I'm commentating Eric's games on our channel. So pretty sure tomorrow I think is Hickey. Yeah, Hickey plays his first match tomorrow. 9 months from Raul. Thanks, dude. Just for the meme, 8 months with Twitch Prime Hopeful Alchemist, 16 months, and Sound Accord. Thanks for the 2 months with Prime. Knight here, it's not too bothersome, I think. I think we can work around it. Wait a minute. Did my Dolphins just pull it off? Holy smokes. Oof. I'm really printing on the Bucks and the Dolphins. Oof. Taking control of the Knight's squares. Sorry, the end of these football games is just so always so exciting for me. So admittedly, I'm a little distracted during these first couple games. But the next NFL games are about to start, and they'll be in the first quarter and whatever. So it won't be as distracting. Some intense final moments. But yeah, I'm definitely printing on the Bucks. Always bet on Tom. And the Dolphins, what a goddamn comeback. Holy smokes. That's crazy. So I'm up a pawn. That'll be for later. Like in this game at some point, maybe in an end game, I will have that pawn there. Pawns are really nice here. This knight can't go anywhere. There's no way he can get his knight, like, for example, into that square. It's just not possible. All the entry squares are covered. And at some point I'll go here, maybe play for f4, double the rooks on the e file, maybe even g4. So I have a lot of options here. Knight to g6 supports g4 because it defends h4, and it supports f4 because it obviously defends it. So it just looks like a long-term, really pleasant position. Jimmy Korek, thanks for 2 years with us, Jimmy. 2 years, buddy. Thank you. New sub badge, Twitch Prime. Appreciate you, bud. 19 months. Mr. Kusha. Hey, Kush. Good to see you, lad. Thanks for the resub. Yeah. Again, a knight gets here, but it doesn't do anything from that square. Notice how, like, it's attacking a whole bunch of squares that I just don't need. So maybe something like queen c7, double the rooks, f4 looks juicy. I'm waiting for my tea to cool down. I have some tea. go-to tea flavor. Anything with honey, lemon, ginger, anything like that. Yeah, this knight's really bad here. I think he wants to go here. Might be time for an f4. G4 also super tempting though. I'm gonna go for a G4. Optical Monk, thanks for the 21 months. New YouTube video. I don't even know what we just released, to be quite honest with you. What was it? 960, maybe? Knight takes here. There's pawn G3, but I think I can do better. Ooh, the Armageddon. Oh, okay, that's one of my favorites. That is one of my favorites. I mean, that was just a crazy moment. Crazy moment. So I think we'll go here. It's got to be taken. I'm actually probably going to take with a pawn and see if I can't make something happen down the H file. I know it looks weird to do this because his knight gets a normal square, but this does look kind of convincing. Miami winning is big for the boys. That's a big print. Especially because I snuck some bets in when they were down. Okay, so check king here. Looking at knight here, also rook e8. Nice to get on the same line as that king. Huh. Okay, let's do this one. Hey, Yasser. Well, Yasser, I can report a few things about puzzles. First of all, we haven't struck out yet, so we're still kicking. That's the first bit of news. The next bit of news is that Aryan and I still haven't lost any lives. So we're still perfect, you know, unscathed, untouched. The next bit of news is that we will look to continue the puzzle challenge going into the next week. So probably, yeah, either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, sometime early this coming week, we'll continue it. And the final bit of news is that we have completed 74. So we haven't broken our record, Yasser, but we are definitely in a good spot to do so. Let's give a check. Exactly, Rui. That's why we wanted to get at it early. But you mean it expires regardless of where you are? Like, even if you're literally doing it? Or what? But yeah, we were gonna get back at it early this week. Let's go queen here. Oh, that sucks. Well, we'll see what we can do, yeah. So, that's the status report, Yaz. Are you a football fan at all, Yasser? I mean, good old American football. Because it is football Sunday. BRL Fish, thanks for half a year with us. Twitch Prime also. Go Dallas Cowboys. Well, I don't know how in touch you are with the sport at the moment, Yasser, but the Dallas Cowboys paid some exorbitant amount of millions for their quarterback. And that quarterback is currently not fit to play. To put it in perspective. No checks at the moment. But, you know, if he plays one of these two moves, it's going to be a pretty serious threat. So my next moves are absolutely going to have to be checks. I'm trying to get my queen off the exact same rank as my rook so that my rook will be able to swing along with my queen. For example, here, rook b3, king a1, queen c3, king a2, rook a3, rook a1 is mate. And here, rook d3, you know, and you can kind of get the ladder. But if my queen was on, like, I mean, it's still going to be mate, my queen's on c3, but just a little more flexible to be able to move the rook as well. Queen takes d4, and this is another ladder in that direction. So it's just a comfortable way to do things. $20.25. Get lost with that, Yasser. $20.25. No, I got more faith in the people here than that. Hey, GG Cybershark, thanks for the game. I think we're at 290,000 YouTube subs. I'll put that number on the remember to put that number on the stream. But 290,000 there, and you can see the Twitch followers that are on the screen right now. Trying to get that number up. Both of those numbers at 300K, and we're gonna drag Yasser by the collar of his shirt over to Toronto, Canada, make some content here, host him, and show him one of the greatest Canadian cities. Yeah, I hope you weren't. I hope you didn't book your schedule up to 2025, Yaz. Things move fast around here. The people can rally behind an idea. You know, an idea that involves Yasser generally moves a little bit quicker. Flixie Bootsy, good luck. I'll go here. Knows all. 43 months. You trying to make the chess bra all-American B team starting four? Knows all. I think you'd have a pretty good claim. Thanks for the resub, Mr. Nose. How big is the queue? Well, for a tier 3 such as yourself, Wild Hacks, it's never going to be that long. H6, huh? Let's go H3. I don't mind. Yeah, that'll definitely be fun, Yasser. A5, eh? You saw we released a new video, Yasser, a new YouTube video. Eric against Le Kwang, his Armageddon from his first round of that very tournament. And he's playing Lenier Dominguez in the next game. In the next round, that is. I'm pretty sure that's happening this, maybe Thursday it is. So yeah, hopefully we keep progressing in that tournament. Bishop E6 looks logical. Yeah, the latest YouTube video is a really fun one. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I was seeing Queen D3, but somehow knight on F4 bothered me. Rook E1. Queen D3, E5, yeah. Not sure why we weren't big on that. Okay. I think we'll definitely take this. This pawn is loose here, strangely enough. Pawn for me. As Yasser would say, upon my word. I will take this. It's trickier to allow that. D5. Rook d6 was a little unexpected. GG, Lexi Butzi. Well played, buddy. This is the boiler room, yes. The classic. All right, let's keep it going here. He did well for his rating, even just in general. Taking some challenges here. Been watching NFL as well. Curious to know what your who's got who. I guess now we're on to what, the 4 p.m. games. 49ers, Seahawks. Yeah, the Falcons. Oh, the Bengals are down 7 to the Cowboys, which is funny. Your Cowboys are winning. Yeah, sir. Without their star, I think the Cowboys are an underdog by more than a touchdown in terms of the odds in this game. Good luck, Wild Hacks. And they're up 7. Yeah, that's right, Gory. I saw your buddies won today. I didn't watch any of the game, to be fair, but I saw the swings. Nah, that's crazy, Gory. That is crazy, honestly. What do you recommend, Mr. PH? What do you recommend instead? Are you the expert on this line? Hmm. I'll make the the not so well disguised threat of checkmate in one. There should be quite a few problems with this opening. I mean, I've got a lot of development, making a lot of threats as well. And there's at least 3 to 4 moves before castling can happen. The thing is, the rook is also takeable here. So yeah, I think we're gonna grab the rook here. All right. Well, taking here means if the king takes, the king's on d6. I'll just go ahead and say that. And if the pawn takes or the queen takes, I think I'm going to play that. So, I don't know. There's not many good options here. I mean, king on d6 is ridiculous. Like, rook just comes to d1 and GG. Yeah. Okay, and I didn't think this was enough. I mean, f5 should win a piece here. Can think about playing knight there, but okay, f5, knight here, we just go back. This playable. Queen b4. Queen b4 should be good enough here. I mean, if the king goes somewhere like that, we'd just give a check. And this bishop is sitting there for us. I wish I could take this. That's a pretty good move. The best you've done is save your bishop. I wanted the bishop pair so badly. That's a lot of material now, is it? A full rook plus interest, as I like to say. Just gonna get castled. I'll take that pawn. Yasser's here. we gotta take pawns like that. I'm taking all the pawns. I'm just I'm feasting. Good habits. Play a3. And we'll take this for good measure. GG Wild Hacks. Again, not a very good opening. I don't know what needs to happen with this opening, but I never feel like it gets off the ground. F4 E5. I mean, I'm not doing anything too crazy either. F4 E5 is like, if you're gonna walk into it, I'm gonna play it. In chess, if you can kick around knights from the center of the board and they can't move to the center at all, and they have to like go back to the starting square, it's never a good sign. I think that's like a... If you choose to go back, there are some lines where you elect to put your piece back on that square. That's your choice. But if there are like no other squares available and you just have to, usually means the opening is pretty bad. All right, let's get Nose in here for a game. Nose knows all. Good luck, buddy. I will play C5. Have you guys noticed my my flare? Really proud of it. Really happy with it. The cheers. Feeling great. Feeling great right now. Am I a mod now? I don't think so, but I've still wrangled back some of my powers. Take care, Yaz. You know when the club doesn't need you, buddy? When the club doesn't need you, we're always nearby. The boys are always here, ready to host. Thanks for stopping by, Yasser. I'll keep you updated on the puzzles. Let's go here. And the Browns losing really tilted all my parlays. Oh, Orbis, absolutely. It was a big print today. But not only am I looking at the print, I'm wondering, because you know when you have like a bankroll and you put it, let's say you put it all into play, and then you check it after a print and you get some of it back. But you're curious how much of it's still in play. You know, how much are we still feasting on? Okay, the Rams are literally ramming the Falcons. Yasser's Cowboys are still ahead. All right, getting developed. I'm playing a Sicilian Khan. Contrary to the Knight C6 Taimanov. So many different ones, but this Sicilian usually try to stay pretty chill with the pawns. Just control the center, right? Thanks again, 11 months. Swanson with the prime. Got my T here. I feel like I lost my voice yesterday streaming. Eight months from Power Worm. Welcome back, bud. Happy Sunday. Definitely be going Rook C8 here. I mean, White's always reasonably happy in these positions for sure. But they need a breakthrough. Like, yeah, White's gonna have to decide how he wants to challenge the position. I'll let this happen. You know, at least I get a nice square on e5. My e6 pawn is absolutely a target for my opponent. No question about that. He gets to target e6, I get the e5 square. Well, Wild Hex, what other options did you have? You couldn't move to h5, g4, e4, d5, or d7, right? The only other legal move is queen e7? So that's not saying much. Let's castle. Actually, my forced move was the best move. Bishop d8. I like watching over this pawn with the rook here. I mean, yeah, I can bring the bishop back, but maybe no need. Okay. I'm gonna try to recycle my pieces in an interesting way here. Knight h5 kind of deal. My pawns feel really well defended here, you know? Interesting. Bishop c7 lines up with that rook. Here, c4 should fall. This one or this one? Let's bring this knight in. Maybe b5. Queen g3 looks nice, but this makes a similar threat on... let's threaten this now. That's a queen. That is a queen. Yeah, I was just thinking maybe queen e3 might be actually smarter than queen g3 at the end, but okay, obviously I want a queen, so game's over. GG. Mr. Nose. Hey, J Rebo. Not sure where exactly went wrong. I think if you're gonna play knight d4, okay, so you got h3. So here's the thing, Mr. Nose. I think you made too many moves that accomplish the same thing. And if I get to play rook e8 and bishop d8, it's really comfy for me. What's uncomfy for me is playing queen d7 or bishop c8, which would be required if you played knight d4 before this happened. Now, I understand knight d4 is a bit of a sketchy move to play, but I don't think you need h3 and king h1. Let's say you play king h1. I'm not seeing how knight g4 does much here. So let's say I castle, then you go knight d4. I think this is a bit better. You know, if I go queen d7, then you can play h3 maybe. Or maybe you can target the b pawn. Now, okay, I might achieve the same thing, but you're certainly going to be doing it with an extra move, that's for sure. So at the very least, that should help. Thanks, LHS. Good to see you again. D Rule, we got back for 8 months with Prime. D Rule, Patruk, or Patroke. Thanks for the 11 months there, Patruk. Omid with the host. Do we have Omid in the chat as well? Thank you, Omid. I don't necessarily think knight d4 is like a push for you, like that you're going all out here. It's just that it inconveniences me, and I think time's always valuable. So I definitely thought that you should do this first, but then it's like, let's say okay, in this position, am I going to take you? No. Right? And are you ever scared of e5? Like takes in e5? Probably not. If you're not afraid of that, then why take? Because taking only did things for me. It allowed me to use the f file. It allowed me to use the f7 square. It only seems to help me. So why be in a rush to take this? Maybe just king h1. Then knight d4. You're making the same threats, but I don't think I'm never taking on f5, right? Okay, well then that settles it. Yeah, if you thought I was playing knight d3, to be honest, I don't think I was. Not that it's a terrible idea, but I don't think it's that great, you know? I go here, and then what? Because I'm feeling like you want to get a setup with h3, bishop e3, knight d2. You will play knight d5. I don't know. This bishop can be kind of annoying. I don't dislike this. Just h3 and king h1 felt like too much. Then after this, I was very comfortable here. Now I just have like ideas, and none of my pawns are weak anymore. Everything's like covered, bishop c7. And so just feels easy to play. All right, Land Beyond. Good luck. This is an increment game. Calgary International starts next Tuesday. I am Norm Tournament. Best of luck, Omid. Are you doing any prep? Are you looking at chess a little more lately? More pizzazz. Yeah, you know, knows. I think in general the opening, the con, the way that it gets punished. Not to say that I know that much about it, but I just know that the dangerous lines against the con have to do with like some kind of like knight a3, knight c4. I just know that playing with pizzazz is a very effective way to play against the con, like just coming at your opponent. Whereas if you do that in like, you know, the Najdorf or the Taimanov, like, you know, black will also hit back. But it's harder to do in the con. Con, I think black benefits more when you just kind of sit there with them. Thanks for the bits, Wild Hacks. Yeah, I don't know. The opening needs some work. I played as well, so believe me, I know. I know firsthand. GG. Psych Vision, thanks for the 10 months with Prime. I always play Queen A5. You know, I don't know much about this opening. Obviously, I recommend it for white. Like, you know, this is like right in habits. Queen E2. A lot of people plays Queen D5 line, but I've always enjoyed Queen A5. I don't know much about it. It's just like, you know, you stop D4 for the moment. They go here or something. You gain time by playing Bishop F5, and then you just kind of play almost like you would a Scandinavian, except you've already traded a pair of knights and just castle. I don't know. It just seems solid and easy. Doing some opening prep, Omid? Opening prep. Sounds good, buddy. Are there going to be live games, Omid? Try to follow. Cowboys touchdown. Yeah, I got to check in on the NFL here. What's going on? Can't believe the Dolphins won that game, by the way. Holy smokes. Cowboys are just crushing right now. Rams are crushing. 49ers are crushing. A lot of one-sided games. All right, let's drop this in. Hey, Liam. Hey, what's up, Maurizia? Maurizia. All right, bring the knight. Oh, you're streaming from your phone as well, Omid. Dope, dope. Okay, I'm excited now. Now, if I develop, obviously this is nice, but I have to be a little wary of the move b4, queen d5. Okay, I guess, you know, just because there's no pawn takes, right? So I think we'll keep it nice and simple. We'll just take, we'll go bishop d6. I just think this opening is so comfy. So comfy. Okay. See if he wants to double these pawns here. Mulmshog, thanks for the 33 months. I've noticed when I'm playing lower rated players, a lot of people don't want to double the pawns because they see that I want to double them. And they're like, okay, well, if you want to, then I don't want to. But I wouldn't fault either decision here for white. I think objectively the correct decision is to take, but it becomes very double-edged, and you have to really know how to play against, you know, these 4 pawns like this, because you could consider it just a big advantage for white. You have 4 against 3, but if you don't really know how to handle the pawns, then they can be quite annoying. How easy is it to watch NFL games legally in Canada? Super easy. Just get a DAZN monthly subscription. get some habits in there. Okay, I'm definitely happy to see that. Go A4. These sorts of moves. I think that's probably a good one from him. I'm going to take it. Be nice to play, yeah, rook b8 would be good. Double up here. Okay, now that he's gone bishop back, I know that I don't really have a target here. At least not a big one. Stick that pawn there. Just fix it. I do really like his move bishop c1. I think it's definitely the way to play. Certainly not going to be taking with the pawn here. Take. Just a bit of an awkward position. Take with the bishop. And the knight, unfortunately, doesn't have anywhere to go to actually stop this pawn. Maybe bishop here first. GG. "21 months. One swishin'. Welcome back. What's going on, brah?" That's a solid 1100. I mean, he just got a good opening, right? Didn't play too actively. Maybe not the best, most ambitious way as white, but very solid. No blunders, right? Just get out of the gate strong. You're going to have a good game. Right? You just played A3, H3, everything in the middle. And this is just good habits. Good habits. All right, good luck. Ash material. He's ready for a sub battle? Well, that's good. We're going to have one the coming Sunday is the plan. Thank you, Canadian Rock fan. Yeah, the coming Sunday against Anna Kramling is the plan. I'd like to see this. Now we should be getting Maroczy bind. Ooh, E6. I mean, obviously that's tempting. Do we just jump right into it though? Like straight away? Knight b5. I don't know. It feels like it could be a little rushed. But we'll do it anyway. Too tempting. Oh, wow. That's definitely gonna make it worth it. Better to start with the queen here. Let's say take with a knight. I don't know, king somewhere, whatever. Knight takes, queen takes. I think I'd rather play a position like this. It's very helpful that he took. He didn't have to do that. But queen d6 threatens knight c7, which is going to win the queen. If he takes, you'll notice that now he can't defend both of these. And the rook is trapped in the corner. Go ahead and take that, knight c3. And we should have now good enough lead to work with. Definitely want to develop this guy. I think about bishop e3 always is knight g4. It's like just the most annoying move. Let's go here. If e5, I think I'm happy. I want to see that bishop closed. Plus, obviously, we can long castle check. Stopping knight g4 is going to be important. Let's go ahead and do that. Man, even the name for this opening, it's called the Pterodactyl. You guys ever heard of the Pterodactyl? First time for me. Gotta grab. Got some good material here. Bishop g5, not quite enough, I think. But if I could get this in e5, that would sure be friendly. Well, speaking of friendly, there's knight b4 for me. Okay. Alan Bastard is definitely on some on some funny energy in the chat. My guy typed a comment. That was a strong 1100 and this is a weak 1200. And then replied to himself, yeah, fair comment. Just an opening mess up, I guess. And then just realized he was talking to himself. Bless your soul. I want this to happen. I'm baiting it. He's not falling for it. But surely he'll fall for this, right? Like, it's a guarantee. Never mind. It's a guarantee. There we go. There we go. GG. Jolpers, good luck. Get the Europeans in. It's an age thing. Yeah, fair enough. I'll probably do it soon too. Let's play the Scandi. We can once again play the greatest Scandinavian line ever. Queen e5 check. I mean, the thing is, when people trade queens in the Scandi, they're already like, it's already a big problem for white. The point of the Scandinavian is not to trade for the queen that just developed. So this is already a win, as we say. Okay, developed a knight. No way he should be giving up the bishop pair for no reason here, but after h6, we'll investigate that possibility. Obtuse. Hey, welcome, buddy. Fresh new sub. All right, welcome to the channel, dude. Let's, yeah, I've gotta put something in the way of this pin, I think. We need more sales reps like you, Orbis. Just guys in the chat. Everyday people. Castle. W. Devolved. Thanks a lot for the new sub. That's a few brand new ones. And 6 months in advance as well. Look at that. Devolved, appreciate it. In advance, taking advantage of the September discounts. A 6 month sub. Let's go. Oinus, long time sub. Yes, 4 years it's been. 4 years he's been sub. Subbing at Trespra changed my life, he says. Changed his life. That's a serious vouch. We gotta take that. Probably rook c7. You go ahead and pre-move it. If he goes here or here, rook c7 will be the move. Not sure about this one. Suppose we'll play c4 next, or certainly look to. Picking g7. He should go c3, yeah, and he does. I was gonna say I want to bring my knight there. He kind of did it for me. Knight d4, knight f3. I think that's a sequence I can see happening. Knight d6 takes c4. Give him a check. Julpers. Very good game. A very solid game. I think when you're playing a higher rated player, these games are great. I mean, it's an ability to be able to play solid. But I will also add that, you know, White just played this game in a very solid way for a higher rated player, but also in a very boring and unambitious way if he was playing a lower rated player. So if you're able to adjust your style like that completely, that's great. But not everyone's able to do that. And I mean, definitely playing a move like Queen E2, I think that's a move tailored to a higher rated player. So a good game. Not one I would repeat if you were trying to beat, let's say, 1300. I think you'd have a tough time. Nervous. We've definitely played on stream before. Exactly. Let me pull up this one. I was gonna say, I was like, we played on stream before. Pretty sure you've even won a game before. It's like tough opponent always for me. Right, 2020, right here, you know. You see? Solid game. I mean, I don't know where 48 seconds went for me to play that move, but maybe something was happening here, but it still looks like you played very well. Especially considering Knight E2 is some kind of force mate. This game feels familiar, though. It really does. It definitely feels familiar. I'm pretty sure this one was me. I don't think Big Dale could have made it this far. The only thing I could launch an investigation into is why 47 seconds just disappeared from my clock. That's the only thing I can investigate here. I mean, look at the whole game. This is definitely our game. I think I even remember beating this move. But like I said, no need to be nervous. I remember we've played before, and it's never been easy. GG. Load a PC gamer tag. All right, Orbis, what do you got for us here? We got the challenge command in chat. If you want to send one in. Prince0917, thanks for the 4 months with Prime. Silveretto, 3-month resub. Of course, keep in mind there are a lot of people challenging, a lot of people waiting, so I don't get to your game just this second. That's why I can only play one game at a time. Now, for me, Sub Sunday, I could just simul, right? I could play you guys like 3 at a time, but then you don't get that personalized attention to your game, which I know you all crave. So you got to take what you can get sometimes. Wow. If I had to bet money on what moves Orbis was going to play, I would have lost money on this, and I would have lost money on this. Queen H2. What in tarnation? What in tarnation? Well, I will have to defend good old checkmate. Okay. And now it's my turn to attack on the other side of the board. Uh-oh. Something looks off here. Glem R. Thanks for the 2 months with Prime. Thanks, Clem. This one certainly did not look right. C3. I was looking at all sorts of things after C3. Yeah, C3, maybe D4, maybe Rook C8. Because the thing is, you're not threatening to take my knight. So, C3 is only kind of good. It's one of those weird positions, eh? It's very weird, but you know, if I go here, knight b5, So I actually think that it might be the best move to do this. And instead of allowing the king to get there, I'm going to put the bishop on c3. Like king g7, rook c8. Because then we're getting rook c8 takes. You know, some pieces are staying high. It's a race. Who's gonna mate who first? GG. Got you by one move. The only difference between you and I, Orbis, is a single move on the board. That's not bad at all. All right, obtuse. Show us what we're missing. Show us what new skill we have in the chat now as a member of the subscribed community here. I'll play D5 from Canada. More Canadians, yay. Juice Master 13, thanks for the year. Let's play the Queen's Gambit accepted. Okay, we'll take this. Yep. Nice and easy. Get castled. I'm not like attached to this pawn. Not like trying to protect it or anything crazy. Let's get ahead of this. My bishop's on this square. It'd be annoying to move it back. Bishop g5 is a frustrating pin, so. Okay, that move I question because of this. This is a really bad setup for white to have. So unless you are like winning something immediately with this setup, you know, like putting pressure here or here, if you're taking something where I have to defend something awkwardly, then it can be worth it. But otherwise, queen b3, bishop c4 really doesn't do well against knight c6. Because I'm putting my knight on a normal square and I'm making a threat at a5, which you have to deal with. Exclamation mark habits. They're the Raptor 2020. Exclamation mark habits. So it depends what move my opponent does here. Yeah, I don't know whether you noticed it or not, but this move was actually a lot better than that one. Because maybe I have c6 and b5. My knight's defended and it could be in big trouble. But as it stands, it looks like I'll just pick up the bishop pair. Yeah, bishops are looking good here. Let's just solidify this. Rook e8, knight d5. Braxium, thanks for the 7 months. Okay. That's right, Adam Hartlover. You gotta always give your opponent a chance to make a mistake. 49ers are crushing the Seahawks. Raiders are crushing the Cardinals. Rams are crushing the Falcons. Cowboys are crushing the Bengals. Some funny stuff happening. There's not many teams that are like definitely reliable. I don't know. A lot of good teams are playing pretty poorly, I find, in the NFL so far. Hey, Chess Ninja D1. I won big on the Dolphins. So, at least your pain was my gain, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna give the bishops to my opponent here. Wow, the Lions won? Is that a wow? I don't know. The Lions are supposed to be like a little bit better today. Like the Lions can put up points. Even the loss against the Eagles, they put up like 30 or 35 points or something. Hello, Flair. Magic. Thanks for the new sub. Brand new. Yeah, Orbis. Yeah, there's no way you can allow Night Before and all that. That makes sense. But it's tough to play move A3, right? Because you're already not developed. To waste another move on a pawn doesn't make the most sense. Hmm. Okay, I'm looking at this. King H7's a nice safe move as well. I'm gonna play it right now. I don't think I'm in a huge rush to try to win this, but you know, I get out of things like Knight G4, like all these other moves. Also, Queen D4 now does look nice. Takes, Queen takes, Knight F5 though. I don't think we're trying to deal with that. Once again, take a step back. If Bishop C3, the knight hangs. So I think our position's quite solid here. King F1 was the wrong way to go. Had to go in the corner. GG obtuse. All right, Bebeto, good luck. Well, was that your first, was that our first game? Probably was, eh? It'll only improve from here. We got some people that have probably played, I don't know, maybe 20 to 30 games against me just playing in sub Sundays over the years or just hanging out on stream. Yes. Do I get challenges only from people that are subbed? Definitely not. I get challenges from everyone. Now, the ones I accept, that's a different story. What's the purpose of G5? Well, it's pretty one ply, but if I take it, Queen A5 wins my bishop. So that is the purpose. Just a little, it's like a kind of well-known London. I wouldn't even call it an opening trick or trap. It's just like, it's a very, very dubious idea, but it does work like once in a while because you're just moving too quickly. You just don't really understand that they made this move for a reason. So it can work. But Unfortunately, the position that you get after it does not work, inevitably, is not always that great. Anytime you can have like a, a high percentage trap, that's great. But if it compromises your position as well, then you got to think twice. Oh, I just answered that, Alan. Also, this move looks odd. A4 in the Italian, a dubious trap. No, because A4 is a useful move in the Italian, right? A4 is a useful move. But is G5 a useful move? Probably not. So you just have to evaluate how helpful the move is to the position. Hey, Dr. Lord Mayonnaise. Oh, that was a a friendly sequence for me, that's for sure. It is it's a little ways away still, KVX. Bishop on C8, highly uncomfortable. Questionable 1800 play. I just like to pre-move a check always. It feels good. So if he ever does like some dirty move, then I'm kind of ready for it. GG. A name is lame. Oh, can I accept this challenge? Apparently not. Interesting. Thunderbird, good luck. Sometimes people challenge and then they're not here and it just doesn't let me accept it. Weird. I accept bullet challenges. Yep. Yes, I do. All right. Which one of the teams that's currently down expeditiously is making a comeback? Is it the Bengals? Because I don't think anyone else has a chance. Although the Dolphins were down, but the Dolphins are a fun team, explosive, fun to bet on. Okay, let's defend everything. Knight d2, knight f3. Also, bishop takes is kind of a threat right now. The only reason sometimes this backfires is like... Or no, actually, we should be doing this and giving a check. Yeah, this is smart. This is the way to do it. Give the check and then take the pawn. Because then if he puts the knight there, he can't castle. If he moves his king, well... Wait a minute. I'm definitely pre-moving a move that hangs my knight. I think out of like good faith, I should still do the pre-move, you know? It's like I was already committed to it. You know, just to be a good guy, I should pre-move it anyway. It's kind of like a touch move, you know? It's like, he caught me, man. I already did it. You know, touch move rule in chess. Touch move. You know, I gotta commit to it. I gotta own up to it. Yeah, we can take here or take here. Here takes, there's e5, which I'm kind of trying to stay away from. But I think we can say hi. I think we can say hello to Lali in this position. That's a more friendly move. Let's actually take with a bishop and just march this guy down. But if e5, then I was going to play c6. And then the rook's attacked, and if rook takes rook, pawn takes is check. And I'm going to make a queen next turn. So didn't actually see a way that that black could save things there. Check, king up. Meanwhile, we're not playing c8 equals queen, but we're playing rook b8 check. Depends what he does. If he goes here, then that's no longer an option. We'll wait and see. Maybe bishop takes is better. Aha. Queen h5 is not good enough. It's just not good enough. Take me. There we go. Pawn checkmate. GG to Thunderbird. Had to get that in. Mr. Blenderful, good luck. What's the mix? This is an Adam Beyer mix, yeah. Adam Beyer, Joseph Capriati, a B to B. Let's stick with this. Castle, King H2. If you remember my King's Indian speedrun. Very similar stuff here. We don't need to be too forthcoming with this bishop. You love the stream, you love the chess, it's nice and awesome. The music sucks. It sucks, bro. I'm sorry. That's okay. Contrary to popular belief, I actually play the music for me and everyone else here. I don't play it for you. So don't worry, I'm not offended. In fact, I literally don't care. Let's take. We can either sack and go bishop h6 or just do bishop h6. One of them is low energy, and one of them is high energy. Obviously, we'll play the high energy move. This is a long-term thing, right? He might leave his rook there. Maybe I'd take it. Okay, we're getting material back right away, but I'm not really doing this because that's my plan. I'm doing this because even if he saves his rook, I don't know, I'll play g4 and hg3, stuff like that. Okay, very interesting. He does give it back right away as well. Want him to take me because then knight takes e4 is very strong. Hits the bishop, hits f6. Holy pals, thanks for gifting a sub. Buddy Oli. Takes, I believe it'll be knight takes. Although we have a few ways around that. It's just that, you know, knight e3, it's not great. Let's start with a3. Okay. We've identified at least one reroute we can do. Knight to h4. Probably go queen e4 next, something like that. But would have to be careful of our nasty bishop c7. Thing is, even if he does that, probably winning. I have 4 pawns, but in a time scramble, let's say if we each had 10 more seconds, I probably would have walked into this. Yeah, this move's a lot better, but I think this is still completely winning for white. GG, Mr. Blunderful. A good game, a good fight. I kind of agree with your decision to give back the material, so I thought that was well done. Good luck. Ole Paulson. From Iceland. Yeah, the jokes made it full circle. Now, you know, we're going to have to react to what my opinion is on the Eric Hansen anal bead thing. It's come full circle. It's made it all the way back into our channel without people knowing it started here. Don't mind trading light squared bishops. I want to keep the bishop on b2 on the board though. This move doesn't look too dangerous. I can kick it away with a3. Shouldn't be any time for d5. And yeah, it's just not threatening anything. And that move, boy, am I happy to see. Go knight e2. Knight f4 to d5 looks more operative than knight f3 at the moment. Just because it can't go to any of the central squares. Castles, rook d1. I'm trying to avoid playing a3 just for the moment. It's a good move. You know, it does some things, but once the knight goes back, knight a5, then my b and c pawns are a little bit weaker. So I'm trying to keep this pawn chain intact is what I'm doing right now. I want to play this before he plays bishop f6 so that there's no pin there. And like I said, I want to avoid playing a3, but I do want to get rid of this knight. So knight d5 makes sense. And there shouldn't be any danger there. Let's just castle. Rook d1. And it's definitely a good thing that my pawn is still on a2 here. That is just a piece for me. Probably queen e2. Yeah, these football games are just totally one-sided, eh? 6-6 Texans, Broncos. Man, the Broncos suck, I swear. Rams are just literally ramming the Falcons. Raiders are destroying the Cardinals. 49ers are maybe about to score again. Like, this is just so one-sided. So many of these games. The morning games were better. Although Valentinian's Colts scored 0 points. The thing about football games is I swear they just all find a way of evening up. They do. Like late into the game, it just becomes a close game out of nowhere. So we'll wait and see. The Bengals are getting absolutely trounced at halftime. And still the Cowboys are like, you know, it's reasonable to bet on them. Scoring 0 points in an NFL game is truly something, yeah. Could have at least taken the rook. GG Ole Paulson. Oh, I know the feeling, Dr. Lord. I know the feeling. Was knight f6 a cool trick? Yeah, it's a good spot, Andy. Obviously, I ended up doing it, so you know you're right. Andy Beans, thanks to the 14 months with Prime. I just don't think I don't think I noticed it the move before. Yeah, like scoring 0 points in an NFL game truly means you never got in field goal range. Like you never got even close to the opponent's 40-yard line, which is crazy. Like I know it's a long kick still, but okay. It's just like it is crazy. And then eventually it gets later in the game and like even when you're at the 40 or the 30 and you're in field goal range, on fourth down, you probably just go for it and maybe fail because you need something. You don't need a field goal, you need a touchdown. So it can actually happen that you score 0 points. Unemployed nuke, I would have done the exact same thing. E4, knight f6, and rook g3. GG old pals, thanks for the gifted sub there. To Bannock. My favorite NFL team? Well, big Tom Brady fan, so wherever he is. Big Tom Brady guy. But favorite NFL team? Probably most exciting bandwagon team because I bet on them before the season to win the Super Bowl is definitely the Dolphins. I just think they're a really fun team this year to bandwagon on. Here. Yeah, I'll take with the queen. Cowboys, Kappa. But no, it would probably be the Bills. It would. Let's go here. And we're gonna bring her back. I don't know, a6, knight d7, this kind of stuff. Take or keep. Take. c5 is nice. I'm sort of waiting to see where he puts his king. If he castles this way, I will. If he castles short, I think I'll castle short and go for c5. Okay, now we can probably take here. I suppose it'll just be the same. Do I even want to allow the potential for that? Yeah, I'm not sure this is any better than that, so I'll do this. Takes. See if he does it. Makes sense. E4 pawn is weak. I've got great squares for my knights, but he doesn't have too many weaknesses, just e4. Hello, Eddie. Okay, so I was thinking knight c4 is certainly an option here. The one thing is that if the move e5 happens, that bishop's going to come alive. And I'm not sure we need that kind of energy occurring. What? What? I mean, that's high T, but... but... Here, bishop e6, yeah? A queen trade, yay. GG, lost moose. Just in time, buddy. Just in time. Didn't realize my time was so low. We got lucky. Hey, Neil Tennis. All right, Tien Khan, let's see your prep. I want to see it. Neil Tennis, appreciate 35 months from you. Oh, Ahmed Imad, it's a great opening. Let's see it. Tien Khan. What's he gonna do here? All right, this is the prep, eh? This is the prep against my little opening here, huh? This is what I'm supposed to be afraid of from Tian Khan. He said he's got the prep ready. C4, bringing my knight in and winning a pawn. This is what I'm supposed to be scared of. A4? Really? I'm trembling in my little boots here, brah. I'm super scared. Bishop c6 stops rook there. F5 is often a nice move because pretty much if the g file opens, I feel like white loses the game. That's that's just like the rule. Rook goes here and it's just way too much. Okay. Looks pretty strong. Not gonna lie. Rook here. Let's go ahead and place this bishop here. Now we just have to decide how we want to push the pawns, and wow, that's surprising. I mean, yeah, this h3 looks really strong. Any pawn push would play g4. I guess we just cover the rook. Knight b2 is a threat, but there's probably worse things that could happen here. The whole game has just been like, I mean, there's knight e3. There's like the whole game has just been one-sided attack. Well, Tian Khan, I don't know, but back to the drawing board with that, lad. That was quite possibly one of the worst ways you could play against b6. It just looked unfun the entire time, I gotta say. He brought coverage of the funeral. Is the Queen's thing today? I can tell you, like, the whole thing with the Queen dying is definitely something I don't care at all about. Not even a little bit. All right, Senor Suds, good luck. Let's play c4. I don't think we played c4 today. All right, what's it gonna be? E6 or Is the guy going to develop his bishop? And normally when they play like this, it's to bring the bishop out. All right. E6. Solid, solid. Yeah, there are a lot of plebs in chat today. God bless Chess TV. God bless Chess TV. Yeah, it's like a new holiday, right? It's like the day of mourning for the queen or something. Wow, E5. Major beast. Mm-hmm. Yes, we'll take question mark. Take castle here. Check. Check. We could really try to do this, but I think simpler to take the edge of bishop versus knight. It ain't much of an edge, but I'll call it an edge. Pawns on both sides, open position. It's easier to play with the knight, so I always call it around equal, or I even prefer the knight. But a strict evaluation is that the bishop should be better than the knight. It's a little bit surprising. Because if I was black, I would have just castled there. Pawn on d5 is a sitting duck next turn. And it ain't much, but it's honest work. My bishop, I'm just going to go here because if knight d5, I've got everything covered nicely. And bishop e3, then knight d5 hits my bishop, so I'm exactly thrilled about that. e5. This pawn structure is a little worse. Yeah, we definitely don't want to trade. Knight d5, bishop e5. Let's cover that square. And we will win this pawn on e4 at the very end. Leech has bits from Swole, 150. Well, that's definitely for my opponent here. We also streamed I streamed there recently, Swole. Remember the I don't know if you watched it, but Eric had a KO 960 KO match there. Thank you, Swole. Good to see you. Bunglet. Good luck to Buddy Bunglet. E4. All right, big Bunglet. Let's do this. Oh, 5,000 bits from Swole. What's going on here? An ultra bullet lesson. Wow, what the hell does that even mean? You're giving an ultra bullet lesson to Salty. My interest is piqued. I wonder how an ultra bullet lesson 15 seconds long? Is that it? Let's put this lad here. Stop h5. Thanks to the 5,000 bits. Okay, so Monday, 10 Eastern, you're doing an ultra bullet lesson with Salty of all people. I tell you, if there's one thing I don't need Salty all of a sudden becoming, it's like just like an accurate fast player. Because right now, Salty's rocking a decent speed with, you know, maybe like no accuracy. And if he picks up even a little accuracy, it's a frightening thought. Might be worth a lot of rating to the lad. We'll go king b1. And we want to trade this knight for something, so... h4 as well. I was thinking he might be keen on this move, but something seemed off about it. Yeah. We have 3 pawns here, which should be something. Maybe 4. 4 pawns is definitely something. I think white's better after 4 pawns. 3 pawns, you're kind of like, neither one of you really knows who's better. 4 pawns? I feel like I think white should be kind of happy. King on e2. I think it's worth it to give up the G pawn just to get our king out. It's still 3 pawns. GG, Mr. Bunglet. I mean, white's never really going to lose that because I can always go take the black pawn on a5. So it'd be very hard to lose it. But I wasn't sure that I was going to win it. That's right, king b7 checkmate. You don't get to write that too often. Did queen h4 win the knight on g3? It did, but remember that I'm down a piece in that situation. So yeah, I win the knight on g3, but my knight on d6 is also hanging. So there's no doubt in my mind white's better there, but couldn't really find it. And I was like, okay, let me just take a bunch of pawns and leave it at that. GG Bunglet. Thanks again for all the bits, Swole. I don't think I've ever come across a hyper bullet, or ultra bullet rather. Ultra bullet, not even hyper. Ultra bullet lesson. So first time for everything. I mean, I don't know that it's a problem, Corn, but obviously I don't. Names that I recognize that are subbed and they're the same name are going to be easier and more likely that I accept the challenge because I recognize them. So it's not that it's a problem, but it definitely makes it more challenging. What's going on in the NFL here? The Bengals say hi. Okay, the Bengals finally scored, but they just got like a field goal. My goodness, these guys really need to step it up, eh? All right, I'm just gonna take a short break. Gonna refill the old drink ski here. Come back, play a few more games. The NFL's in the thick of it right now. Bears and Packers is the Sunday night football, but looks like every game's in Q3 right now. We're gonna take a short break. Come back, just hanging, just chilling. It was like a long, literally 16-hour stream yesterday, so not trying to go too hard tonight. But I'll be just a sec, guys. Stay where you are. Just sub Sunday, chilling, playing some games, playing the viewers. I've encountered some very tough games today, but I have not lost yet, and I haven't drawn, despite some very, very valiant attempts from the chat. So we'll see if it happens on the other side of the break. BRB. All right. It's a nice set here. Let's keep the games going. Nathan on, good luck. Huh. All right, I'll play very aggro. I've hung on to the pawn pretty nicely here. Let's play h6, and it looks pretty healthy. Could go here and bishop g7, f6. That's what I'm debating. I'll trust my instincts and put my bishop here. Look, the trade's not bad, but wouldn't mind getting a bishop for my struggles here. h6, queen d7, a6. These are the moves on my mind. Thanks again for 3 months, the Gijo. Takes doesn't look good, so I'm just gonna ignore that and go here. a6 is a nice move next. Now I'm ready to take with the queen. And if queen here, I can go back to g3. It's kind of annoying. He played knight e2 last time. It's not available now. Now if knight e2 again, knight back to e4. Definitely want to take this. And we can get castled safely. I don't even think I want to play that one just yet. This looks like a pawn that can't really be comfortably defended. It's going to have to be some knight e1 move. Mm-hmm. Now we'll loosen up the center with f6. Just putting a little bit of pressure everywhere. I'm threatening mate. I'm threatening d3. A little bit of pressure here, a little bit of pressure there. Bishop b4. Do I want to go here? It'd be nice if he didn't have that move. It would sure be nice. Okay, I'll go h6. Nice, even keel move. This pawn is loose. I've got these moves coming next. Just solidifying everything. Okay, we can collect something. Finally take some material. GG Nathan, Spenny 2 times 10. Thank you, Spenny. Another Spenny, eh? Good to have another Spenny in the chat. 2 months. Welcome back, buddy. Poke85, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. All right, Ralph, good luck. I'm just a desperate guy trying to remember what Magnus did. Magnus played against the Mora and made it look simple. Okay. Some bishop g4. Can you dance to my beat? Can you dance to my beat? Ralph is trying to remember the discussion. All right, here. I don't know if this move is playable or not. Looks mildly suspicious. Metronome of your mind. If you've been given a chance. Is there knight b5? Is there, I don't know, bishop back to e3? Just keep the pieces. Rook ac1. Yeah. He's just gonna bring the boys in. disturbing. Disturbing. Moved too quickly. I mean, it's not like a really big deal, but it's always annoying when your opponent has a strong reply. Because we definitely did well. We're up a pawn. This move I definitely thought was just winning something, but did it too quickly. Takes, and we can't survive. So pretty much need to bring my bishop right back where it came from. Sadly, gotta play a better move than that next time. You know, the pawn on f2. There were some other options. Knight takes bishop, though. I have to say, I gotta disagree with that one. Yes, there's pressure on my f pawn here. But there's no way this can fully compensate. Got a strong knight on d4. Also, why am I not playing queen g5? Looks like a good move. Rook c8, bishop takes f7. Looks like it works. Rook c8, I think there was rook takes f7. Unfortunately. Crazy move. Yeah, there's some tactics here. The bishop has to cover e2 because of threats. Up a pawn. Good knight, but still some work to do. There's a lot of pressure on the king here. Probably got to move it, right? Must move it. Must have been just totally blind to the fact that I was hitting the king there. Otherwise, there's no way he would play queen a5. GG Ralph. I don't know. No, it's interesting. I thought it went well for me. I'm curious what you think of the, because I was trying to remember what Magnus played, right? That's all I was doing. I was trying to think, I remember we spectated him. What the hell did he do? I didn't like knight takes bishop here. I don't know, maybe a3, bishop back, king h1, king h2, rook f1 immediately. There are a lot of things you can do, like takes here. I take with the pawn, you go rook f1, I go back. Rook f1 sets up that exact thing, except it wins this time. Taking on e5 wins because you're hitting my queen and you're hitting the knight and the pawn. Okay, maybe it doesn't win exactly, but let's say pawn takes is what I want to do, and rook there means I can't do it. So those are the types of things, like do your plans in a different order so they're trickier for your opponent to react to. Anytime you trade, it's just going to help me out. So I don't know. I would just take it slow here. I don't mind your position at all. Bishop g5 is just a bad move by me. I missed how good f4 was. And I was going to do rook c8 here for a long time. If bishop f7, then I can actually go queen f7. Some knight e2, and I was like, oh, this is decent. I also can just take and take. But then I was like looking at it more and more, and it was like rook takes f7. Wow. And knight e2, king h2, and I'm like, what the flying hell is happening here? But it didn't look good. Rook takes c4. There's queen mate, queen g7 mate. Takes here, takes. If king there, there's queen g6 and mate. If queen takes, there's just rook takes, check. If king takes, then I thought there was queen f2, and then my rook falls. So all in all, pretty annoying. That's why I played b5. And then I think the endgame is just good. All right, all right. Corn, good luck. Any comebacks? Nope, 49ers crushing. Holy smokes, the Falcons are really coming back. Jesus. Oh, sorry, Corn. I was looking at the Falcons comeback. Loads of comebacks, eh? I don't know about loads, but I guess the Broncos just scored. Yep. All right. Good luck, Corn. It's time. It is time. It is a pretty shiny 2800, I know. It looks all right, doesn't it? Queen g6, d6, a6. These are the moves on my mind here. a3 is not the most dangerous. Let's play this one. I know you're really keeping track, Dr. Lord. I can't have your variations beating me. That I can never tolerate in my life. In this life or the next. Let's castle. probably just d6. Knight d4 could be a huge problem here. Good move. Let's see if it's still a huge problem. No, I think we'll take. Here, takes, queen g3. Hits my bishop. I think it's nothing crazy. Grab that, we'll go here, and I'm just hitting a lot of things. That's a strong knight, if I've ever seen one. I know the bishop on b5 is not hanging, but it's still pressure. Still pressure. Okay, pretty good move. I know there's stuff hanging here, but I'm just so tempted by this, right? Such a great square for the knight. All right, bring the knight in. Knight c2 is possible. Knights are just so tricky to deal with. Trying to keep track of everywhere these knights are going is a nightmare. Check. 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 Good habit. Get the king off the diagonal here. And of course, rook takes e1. I'm happy to play. It's a trade, right? And I just got to push my h-pawn. Okay, we're going. This knight's now stuck. GG Corn. You pretty much can't move any pieces here, so I don't I don't fault the resignation. All right, Kaizen, good luck. Okay, knight d2. Gonna be c3. Let's see it, Mr. Kaizen. Ooh. Not sure about that one. Seems a little low T. That's a little bit of a mistake there. Ending up down a piece. Yeah, this is a good start. Should be 5. I don't like bishop e5 from him. Pawn takes knight d7, so I think it's got to be this way. Alternatively, of course, you could take with a piece, but I don't think I'm concerned about that. We just need to trade for the only piece left that he has. We should be fine after that. H4, H5, and rook G5, knight E4. Should be very comfortable here. Queen F6, rook C8. And he can't trade queens with me, and after rook C8, I'm probably threatening knight takes C3. Yeah. Pretty much regardless, this should be good. I'm watching Dr. Lord. I'm watching your buddy Joe leading the Bengals. I'm also watching him overthrow on 3rd down. A friendly queen trade. Now, where's the best place for this knight? It's actually on that square. So if we can get the knight there, we're certainly happy. But it takes some time. Let's work towards it. Knight b5, knight c7, and a knight there. That's another path. Rook here, we'll go king g7. Take, maybe just go grab all the pawns, but this guy also starts running here. King takes c2. And rook takes 91. GG Kaizen. A lot of fourth quarter comebacks. Looks like the Rams won, 49ers won. Texans, Broncos, and Cardinals are also coming back against the Raiders. Jeez. Everyone's making a comeback. I tell you, like, NFL, it's just how it is. People make comebacks all the damn time. I don't know how. It feels like it, Dr. Lord. It really does. APH, good luck. I'll play C4. Is that a TD? There we go. TD from Big T, T Higgs. And obviously they're going to try to 2-point con. Go Bengals. I was 5 years old when I started playing chess. Anytime you pin a knight and then your opponent's able to play this move, not a good feeling. Not a good sign. Damn, they got the 2-point conversion. It's 17 apiece. No, I don't really have any chess in my family. My uncle, my dad's brother, is like a 2300 player, not titled. But that's about it. So no, it's not too big in my family. My dad just showed me chess. My dad knew how to play from his brother, but nothing crazy. He just showed me it. It wasn't like, hey, you gotta be a chess player, son. Let's take that. C5. G5's okay. I mean, he takes, we'll take back. In the meantime, we want to make sure we have B4 available for this. Okay. He's going to attack me. We're going to attack him. Fair is fair. This is a bold move. I mean, my attack comes very, very quickly here. What in the flying hell? Do you know your knight's attacked? Do you know your knight's attacked? I mean, like, the thing is, I'm not about to get mated, though. It's just a check, bro. It's just a check, bro. In fact, I will even demonstrate the safety of my king. Do we bother playing G3 here? Could, maybe. The dad bod needs to shuffle here. The dad bod needs to shuffle. 3 checks and you're out. Oh, I don't think I'm playing that kind of chess. Otherwise, I'd be dead lost. Like it's a very unforgiving thing I'm doing. You know. Hey, great. Yeah, nice looking attack there, bud. But I've just literally sprinted it to the other side of the board. Let's go here. I will go like that. G5 looks a reasonable move. Go to H2. G6 is hanging, E6 is hanging. Kind of got to take it. Slomcax, thanks for the 31 months. GG. Went for the cheese, yet didn't quite pan out. Not that time. It often does, though. Let's have a look at these games here. Who's doing what? Man, every game is so close. It's crazy. Don't call me lab. Good luck. Sicilian. Play the Taimanov. Yeah, it's good to see you, Warshap. All right, Queen C7. Don't think I've seen knight back to F3 too much. All right, I'll play bishop C5. A little more aggressive. Tuck this guy in, trying to take the bishop pair. Maybe with G5. And the weird thing is bishop G3 is actually not totally safe anymore. You'd be losing your mind, Eddie? I'll go G4. My bishop can still tuck. Should be a mate coming in here. H4 G3 is really hard to stop. Yeah, this is a reasonable move because if I take it, there's no pin anymore, but all we have to do is sidestep it and there's no stopping mate. GG, don't call me lab. What's happening in this game? 17 all. Oh, we have the ball, eh, Dr. Lord Mayo? We have the ball. I think the cheers glasses are cute. Wild hacks, yes. My new flair. Good luck, Enzod, if you're here. All right, let's go. Numeroid, 81 months. Thank you, Big Noom. Thanks for 81, man. Welcome back. I'm gonna give my check again. He's a Queenie 2 bra as well. Okay. Castle. Knight e4 is also a good move. Take. Little habits. D5 due to the pin. Here? Yeah, he can play it. Takes. Everybody takes. But I mean, I don't know, maybe a long castle there. So you're not wrong that it's playable. I wasn't overly concerned by it. Five game-winning drives in fourth quarter and OT for Big Joe Burrow. Go, Joe. I'll just be hanging out probably till the end of the Bengals game. And then I've got to go as well. But we'll be staying to celebrate a Bengals win with Dr. Lord Mayonnaise. Woo. Big third down here. Okay, let's get the knight in. Takes, rook takes, and target that pawn. Also tempting is pawn takes. I think objectively this one is better. H5, swing the bishop here, rook d8. Start to create some openings. Okay, that is a pawn on a dark square, so let's fix it. This isn't a great pawn structure, but it does win a pawn, so I'll do it. Jack. G5, king f7, rook h8. Not bad there, Enzod. Not bad at all. Let's go and take the open file. I think that's the annoying thing, is if he gets the open file. Grey Knight, 20 months, tier 3. Thank you, Grey Knight. You excited for NHL? Starting soon. Soonish. I'm excited. Check. We'll get to play G4 here. Hey, GG. Enzod. Yeah, I think there will wild hacks. They don't have it on Sleeper. It's not as easy, but we've been running NHL leagues for the last couple years, but it's usually set and forget. Kian, tier 3 for 6 months in advance. And it's a 7-month resub. Thank you, Kian. Taking full advantage of the September discounts. Cheers, dude. No, not a Dynasty League. All right, Barney Stinson, good luck. No, Kian, thanks so much for that tier 3 in advance. Appreciate that so much. Go Wild, Minnesota fan. I think we were talking about logos recently, and definitely Minnesota has a pretty goated logo. Okay, let's go here. NFL went well today. Who are your guys? Yeah. Man, Dr. Lord Mayonnaise, what's happening with the Cowboys here? What's happening with your buddies? Your buddies, the Bengals, are not staving them off. Knight takes, drops the bishop, sadly. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna let the queen in. It's not game over, it's not mate. Something doesn't feel right, but it is not checkmate. I am definitely looking at knight g5 as a move here. And the rook, of course, is just hanging as well. We need a big turnover here. I think, Dr. Lord, that Joe still wins it. I think that your buddy Joe wins it in OT. I don't trust the Cowboys kicker. Who is this? Who's this lad? Brett. Has he moved yet? Is it like my turn or something? Okay, just had to double check. Here we go. Here, I mean, he can go queen somewhere, right? It's not... Oh no, it's okay. Queen here, we can do some knight g5 stuff. Rigged, Dr. Lord. Rigged, buddy. Rigged, buddy. Well, that is the end of the Bengals game. And that'll be the end of my stream. Unfortunately, the Bengals didn't win for Dr. Lord Mayonnaise. Just chilling for today, guys. Pretty long stream yesterday. Tomorrow I'm doing some chess.com commentary for the chess.com Global Championship. That'll be at like noon Eastern time. So if you guys want to watch, I'll be on the chess.com channel. Probably with Danya, I think. And what else do we have? We're going to do some puzzles this coming week with Aryan. Title Tuesdays are coming up. Eric also plays his next match in the chess.com Global Championship. So lots of stuff happening. All right. So I'll be back tomorrow. Eric will be probably streaming tomorrow, guys, in the afternoon sometime, late afternoon. And I'll be doing commentary in the morning over on the chess.com channel. Again, you can always assume it is. Yeah. We still have our Chess Bra Title Tuesday. All right. I'm out for now. We're sending the raid off. So many places we can go. But we're going to send you guys to Ben Feingold. Go, Ben. All right. I'm out for now. Goodbye, everybody. Good night. Happy Sunday. There's a nice NFL game to watch. Bears and Packers should be exciting. May your bets all hit.